Now joining me on WION Newsroom, there's Junaida who'll take us all through the developments from the world of business. Nikita Singh will get us all the updates on developments in tech. And Athra Sasidharan will get us all the updates from the world of sports. We'll begin by going over the please go in and tell us about the business updates.
Well, thank you so much, Jyotsna. We have a lot lined up for you. Markets are on edge today as geopolitical tensions and policy moves send ripples across the globe. US stocks lit, the dollar weakened and treasury yields hit 4-month highs as President Trump escalates efforts to acquire Greenland. Nasdaq and S&P 500 futures fell over 1%, while European equities opened lower and Asian shares eased from recent highs. Investors sought safe havens like gold and the Swiss franc amid fears of a broader US-Europe trade standoff. Now, speaking of fears, Japan's bond market is rattled ahead of Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's election. The 40-year yield hit 4%, its highest since 2007. Now, the weak demand at the 20-year auction and tax cut plans are pushing yields across the curve higher, reflecting investor worries over fiscal strain and inflation risks. Now, moving on, China aims to lift household spending and address supply-demand imbalances through policies extending interest subsidies and investment guarantees. The focus is shifting towards services including healthcare and leisure. Now, this comes as the government tries to stimulate domestic demand amid strong industrial output but slowest overall growth in decades. And finally, President Trump announced plans to impose a 200% tariff on French wines and champagnes, linking it to French President Macron joining his Board of Peace initiative. France has signaled it will decline the invitation, raising fresh tensions on international trade fronts. Well, that's a wrap from the world of business. Now, for all the tech updates, it's over to you, Nikita.
Well, thanks so much, Adya. First up, Britain's Gambling Commission has accused Meta of turning a blind eye to illegal online casino ads. Now, the regulator said illegal gambling ads are commonly seen on Meta's platforms. Many of these casinos are not part of Britain's GamStop self-exclusion scheme. Now, the Commission said that Meta's claim that it was unaware of such ads is false. Officials said Meta's own ad library clearly shows advertisers marked as not on GamStop. The regulator said if authorities can find these ads, Meta can too. Next up, according to a Reuters report, Malaysia's sovereign wealth fund, Khazanah, says it will invest more in power infrastructure and semiconductors as AI drives the next growth cycle. As AI needs huge computing power, and that means reliable energy. Now, the fund plans to focus on strengthening power grids and energy supply, including renewables, instead of data centers. Khazanah said its priority will be infrastructure that supports AI growth. It also said grid resilience will be key to staying competitive. And lastly, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer said more needs to be done to protect children on social media. The comments follow a global scandal involving Elon Musk's Grok AI chatbot generating non-consensual sexual images. Now, speaking to reporters, Starmer said all options are being considered. He said the government is looking at a range of measures to strengthen online safety. Britain has also passed a new law making the production of non-consensual sexual images illegal. The law already criminalizes the sharing of such content. Well, that's it from the world of tech. Now, my colleague Athra would be taking you through some sports updates across the globe. Over to you, Athra.
Thank you so much, Nikita. Here are the top sports stories we're tracking for you at this hour. We'll begin with football first. Morocco has said that they will take legal action to get FIFA and Africa Football Federation to rule on the controversial end of the Afcon final. During the title clash, their opponent Senegal walked off the field to protest a penalty awarded to Morocco. After a 14 minutes delay, the players and the coach returned to the pitch. The penalty was saved by Senegal's goalkeeper and the visitors went on to win the game 1-0 in extra time. Morocco Football Federation claims the walk-off had a significant impact on a normal course of the match and on the players' performance. FIFA President Infantino and CAF on Monday had condemned the behavior of Senegalese players and the coaching staff. Over in tennis now, reigning champion Madison Keys began her Australian Open campaign with a hard-fought win over Alexandra Oleinikova. The Ukrainian world number 90 was facing a top 50 player for the first time in her career. And she started strong. She raced to a 4-0 lead in the opening set after breaking Keys twice. But the ninth seed fought back and won the first set in a tiebreak. She carried the momentum into the second set. The American won 6 of the 7 games to seal the match 7-6, 6-1 in an hour and 40 minutes. In men's draw now, 5th seed Lorenzo Musetti has advanced to the second round of the Australian Open. This after his opponent Rafael Collignon retired mid-match. The Italian lost the first set but came back to win the second and the third set. He was leading 4-6, 7-6, 7-5, 3-2 when the Belgian retired. Musetti will face his countryman Lorenzo Sonego for a place in the second round. Lastly, Lakers forward LeBron James will not start in the next month's NBA All-Star game. This ends his 21-year streak as a starter. James has been left out of the lineup for the first time since his rookie season. Fans made up to 50% of the voting for the 2026 All-Star starters, with NBA players and the media panel each accounting for 25%. Last year, he was selected, but he did not play due to foot and ankle issues. With that, we have come to the end of the sports segment. It's back to you, Jyotsna.
Well, thank you so much, Atara, for bringing us all the updates from sports, and also Adya and Nikita for all the updates from business and sports.